Hi, my name is Cecil Miskin. The company that I started a number of years ago and that we continue today is called Buffalo Gold Premium Fibers. The company was started just out of a quirk. I've been raising buffalo in north central Texas as a hobby for roughly 20 years, just a little under 20 years. And we used to go pick up the fluff that they would shed off in the springtime, the undercoat or the insulating undercoat, what we call the down. And so we gathered the down for a number of years, not really knowing anything except it was pretty and it was soft. From that began the journey into the world of natural fibers, and particularly American fibers. And it has led to the company that we now call Buffalo Gold Premium Fibers. We harvest the bison down at its prime every winter from the herds of American bison that are raised primarily for meat. And they're raised by ranchers all across this great country and up into Canada. The down, or the insulating undercoat, has got some properties that literally no other natural fiber, or maybe one other, have. It's very short and very crimpy. And being crimpy, it has a spring to it when you squeeze it, so that it feels soft. But it's not soft. It's really a solid protein fiber. That crimp, all of those little twists and turns, when laid next to the next fiber and the next fiber, create a myriad of air pockets. And those air pockets are what insulate the American bison and keep them alive in the harshest conditions of our climate. Not only does it keep them alive in the wintertime, but it also helps to keep them from burning up in the summertime. Because insulation, just like in your house, goes both ways. It can keep heat in this case body heat. It can keep extreme temperatures out, both summer and winter. It's nothing that we do. It's what the fiber itself was designed to do and grows to do. But every year that fiber sheds off. And the animal doesn't need it all the time. It needs it predominantly in the winter. So in the wintertime, at the packing plants, we harvest that fiber. And we get it cleaned, and we get it spun, and we get it turned into yarn, and into gloves, and hats, and scarves, and socks, and sometimes sweaters, and shawls, and other products. And we'll talk about those more later. And we do this predominantly in the United States. And through this journey, or through this learning experience, what we've learned is there are still many, many very fine, mostly small manufacturing companies, textile manufacturing companies in the States. And to a large degree, they have to go outside the States to get a lot of their fibers. By having something that is born here, raised here, grown here, and now processed and turned into goods here. And goods, this is the other part, these goods they're special. They're not just nice and pretty. They are incredibly practical. They're incredibly durable. The bison down, being solid, being not a hollow hair but a solid protein, wears and wears and wears. It does not abrade. You can find bison birds' nests that have been out in isolated areas for years. When the birds and the other animals, critters, pick it up and use it to build their winter nests. So anyway, we're kind of going on into multiple areas here, but that's what Buffalo Gold Premium Fibers does.